Hello. So we recently celebrated Mother's Day. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. With my mother, of course. I love all mothers. Being a mother is being like a co-creator. We're not forgetting the husbands that have brought these kids in life. So happy Mother's Day. Happy Father's Day in future. Yeah, if we celebrate that day. Do we? Well, giving birth or expecting a baby can trigger happiness, can trigger joy, but then it comes with its own complications sometimes we don't even know if there are problems or if it is something we have to deal with daily. So today we're having a great story. By the way, you're on the Remedy, AETV, your choice. We're at Homely Nest. I tell you, every time you come to Homely Nest, you are home. You are in a place that you're supposed to be. Meanwhile, you can contact them on 07057282249. It is located in Kakoba Division, near Mandera Primary School, or on Mandera Division, on Mandera Police Post. Yeah. Then you'll find your way at Homely Nest. I mean, Homely Nest. Have you heard the name? Yeah, it is the place we're in. Feel free to join us anytime on Saturday. Thank you so much for being with us on the Remedy today. Oh my God, I have missed you. Every time I'm not with you guys, my fans, I miss you. So I'm back with you today with a story, an evidence story that is live. I'm here with Kathy, and she's going to tell us her journey when she was pregnant, what she passed through, and then we shall come to the complications that many women pass through and maybe do not know, or they are going to experience. And as long as you're on the Remedy, you're going to have a remedy before that problem comes to you. Hi Kathy.
Hi Jenny.
How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to the Remedy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so this is home. Welcome to AETV. You're welcome anytime, any day. So anyway, let's get to it. You're here to tell us your story, right?
Yes.
About when you got pregnant and why we are actually here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So first tell us, let's start from the start. When did you get pregnant?
I got pregnant in 2018. That was June. Yes, and I gave birth in 2019 March on 22nd at around 3 a.m.
In the night, in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah, they say that most of the time that is the time you conceived. So okay. During your pregnancy, like during the 9 months of pregnancy, you had 9 months, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you get any complications, like normal complications during the period of?
During my pregnancy, I didn't get any complication. My pressures used to be normal. The water levels used to be normal. Yeah.
How often did you used to visit the hospital?
I could go at okay, you know, when you go for a visitation, they normally tell you what the next visit. So I could go, like in a month I could go like 3 times.
Alone?
Yeah, 3 times, or sometimes I add in some, like 2.
So what would be the purpose
5.
for you to go? You would just say it is the right thing to do, or you would not be feeling any problem, but you still go to the hospital for checkups?
Yeah, I used to go for checkups, but with time, when I was almost giving birth at around I was left with 4 days to give birth. Then before the 4 days, I got a headache in a day, which took for a whole day.
Whole day? Was it so severe?
Yeah, it was a severe headache. But I took it easy. Yeah, I was like, no, this is maybe this is not something which is not
this is something I should not worry about.
Yes. But with time it continued, but I was like, no,
the whole day.
So I was like, no. The following morning I was like, no, I should go to the hospital. Why am I feeling that severe headache?
It was just the headache.
Did I feel it the previous day? Yes, just a headache. So I went to the hospital, but when I checked my pressures, they were very high.
So you walked to the hospital, you were normal, like you had only the headache.
Yes.
You walked to the hospital. So
Yeah.
after checking the pressure, what happened?
The doctors told me my pressures are high, so they had to contain me in a pressure room for the pregnant women. Yes.
Yeah, so there were many.
Yeah, I found other women there. Yeah, with the same pressures. Yeah.
Okay, so after that, how long did they contain you in the hospital?
They contained me for maybe 2 hours, because from that time I slept off. I didn't know what was happening.
You slept off naturally, or they injected you something?
No, they didn't inject me anything. But okay, the doctors told me after that I started convulsing from that time. So from that time I didn't know anything what was happening.
Meanwhile, convulsing is when you're jumping, like okay.
Yeah, so from that time I went to the hospital like at 8 in the morning, but I gave birth in 3 in the morning.
At 3 in the morning.
Yeah, the doctors told me that I started convulsing from that time.
So, okay.
Yeah, from that time they took me to the room. I started convulsing, but they tried to cool down the pressure up to when they cooled it at around 3, and they took me to the theater for a C-section.
Okay, so you showed me a scar some time back.
Yeah.
Yes. How did that scar come up? I'm looking for a point where you get that scar on the arm.
Yeah, it is a scar. It's on my left arm. You know, in that process of convulsing, okay, people were holding me. Many people were holding me because I had a baby in me, and me, I was convulsing outside. So they wanted to hold. Okay, they held me, and I so that I don't fall down, and
and had the baby.
Yeah, and I had the baby. But in that process of holding me, I ended up breaking the arm. Yeah.
But you were not feeling anything at that time?
Yeah, I was not feeling anything. I was also told after.
So by the time you woke up, you found your baby next to you?
No. By the time I woke up, I didn't see the baby, but the doctors brought the baby to me.
But you were no longer pregnant?
Yeah,
so
I was
tell
no
me,
longer
how
pregnant.
did you give birth? Was it a natural vaginal delivery, or it was?
Since I had the pressure, they couldn't allow me to push.
Yeah, because you were even not in your right.
So they had to cool the pressure and take me to theater.
Yeah, so you went for C, and it is something you had not planned for.
Yeah, for me, I was very happy. I was waiting for that day to come, and
I know,
I
and
give
you
birth
to
normally.
your baby.
Yes,
I know.
because I used to hear there are contractions which come, so I was waiting for that experience to
but
come.
you did not get any.
But I didn't get any
Until that fourth
Yes.
day. Like, okay, so after that, what did you ask what the problem was? Okay, did the doctors tell you the condition, the type of condition? Which condition was it?
They told me my pressures were high. On the letter for the hospital, they told me that it is a pre-eclampsia. So they told me there is a pre-eclampsia and post-eclampsia. There is post-eclampsia also. Because the pre-eclampsia is before giving birth and post is after giving birth.
Okay, so yours was before giving birth.
Before giving
That is why it is pre-eclampsia.
Yes.
So, you told me there are very many people who are with you in that room. That means it is happening to very women out there. What do you think caused it on your own part?
I think on my own part, which causes pre-eclampsia is maybe the balancing in the diet.
The way you feed when you're pregnant.
How you feed when you're pregnant, and also the time you conceive.
The time you conceive.
Yeah, because normally the doctors told me actually even they normally say it, that it normally comes to ladies who are between 18 to 25.
How old were you when you had your baby?
I was 25.
Yeah, you were 25.
Yeah.
Isn't that an age for giving birth?
Okay, it depends on what age you want to give birth. Some people take up to 30 years or 35 years. Yeah.
Oh, so I understand. So in that process, meanwhile, did you have someone taking care of you?
Yeah, I had people taking care of me, my parents, my brothers, my friends, doctors. Yeah, I would like to thank all of them who took care of me when I was.
So thank you so much for telling your story, because it is going to help someone out there who has maybe experienced it and thinks they have experienced it alone, yet it is something that happens to very many women. So have you heard of any other complications that happen in women when they are giving birth?
Yeah.
Or no, not only giving birth, pregnant women in general.
Yeah, there are many women who face different problems. For example, you find someone facing a problem of UTI. You find someone facing a problem of having too much water where the baby is inside. So you find that problem. You find people also, some women also getting malaria, vomiting, such kind of problems.
Okay, so getting back to you, meanwhile I was giving a break from you. Yeah, so getting back to you, after you giving birth and bringing your baby, did your baby have any complications, or your baby was normal, like maybe you can give birth to normally?
Me, as I was struggling with pre-eclampsia, my baby in me, she was okay. Even when they did the C-section, she came out very well. Yeah, even up to now she's well. She doesn't have any problem. Now she's 2 years and 2 months.
And then you, after that, has the pressure come back? Does it go forever?
The pressure, it has never come back. And also, I asked one of the doctors. He told me that pressure normally comes, and after removing the baby, that is delivering, it goes on its own. But some people, they do die. And also
some people
with
die.
the babies. Yeah. For example, in that week for me when I was struggling with the pressure, one of the MPs in the East, she died of the same problem. Yeah. And also in the same week, one woman, for her, she got a post.
Post is before. It is before what? Before giving birth?
Yeah, it is
before or after?
Before giving birth. It is pre, which is after. No, pre it is
before giving birth. Yeah. Then post is after giving birth. So how does that one happen?
I think it is as how I told you about the food stuff. How you
Meanwhile, I will definitely invite someone who knows these things, a doctor or a psychiatrist or a midwife, to talk about such matters, because these things are happening in our society. When a woman is pregnant, they are holding two lives: her baby's life and hers. And how is she taken care of? What are the things she's experiencing? How is the society taking it? And what are the benefits of her getting pregnant? Which medication is she receiving? At what time? All that. We're going to look for a specialist. Meanwhile, we're still talking, but let us have a short break, and we'll be back. We're at Homely Nest. You're on AIT TV. You want to live stream any event, my friend, this is AIT TV for you. You have a birthday party. I told you Homeliness is a place, and we are going to show these people this place. It is a place for you to be. You bring your birthday party. We live stream it on AIT TV, and it will be at Homely Nest. Thank you so much. Let us be back.
The only trusted one-stop center for computer solutions in Western Uganda is Think Innovation, regional leading providers of friendly computers and laptop sales and computer accessories, a hub of specialists in computer repair and maintenance, based at computer training and software installation. Could you be in need of these and more computer services? Reach out to them now at their workshop located in Barara, Bananuka Drive, Western Arcade Building, room AF51, or call them now for instant services via 0753975042 or 0789708838.
According to research, 8% of all pregnancies involve complications. Of course, those are reported complications. They could be more, but some women actually don't know that they're having complications, or they're not willing to talk about it. But trust me, talking about something like this could help another woman out there who has not yet experienced this, or who is going to experience it and not know what condition she's passing through. That is why we have Kathy today at Homeliness ATV. You're watching The Remedy. Thank you so much for coming with me this weekend. Henry having us all day as usual behind the camera. So before I go very far, you're working, most of you, the youth, this is Empower Youth in Technology. So if you have some money you're making and you want to save up, if you've not yet bought the piggy bank, with Tash at Centenary Bank, you can come and start saving at Empower Youth in Technology Fund. We have a fund. You save, you open an account only at 10k, and then you can start saving up from 10k to there, to more money that you have. Thank you so much for watching The Remedy. You're welcome once again. If you've not been with us from the previous episode, we've been talking about complications that pregnant women face. We've been talking with Kathy. She told us her story, how she passed through her pregnancy very well, but 4 days before delivery she got Pre-Eclampsia. I talk like a medicine girl. Pre-Eclampsia, and she got complications. She even has an evidential scar that is always going to remind her, feed well before getting pregnant, or when you're pregnant, how you should feed and all that, then how you should go for medication. She used to go to doctors every month. You told me 3 times a month.
But from 3 months I started adding like 2. Okay, from the 3 times I added 2 times. Yes.
Okay, so Kathy, with your own experience, by the way, are you scared that the next baby you might face the same problem?
Meanwhile, I'm scared. But one of the doctors, he told me sometimes it can come back or it cannot.
Okay. So when you've already given birth, you should not worry about the second baby. God is the one in control, ladies. So tell me, what can you tell to the ladies out there who have not yet experienced this? Maybe they are pregnant, or they are about to conceive, or they are planning to have families. With time, I'm going to give birth one day. Something like that.
What I can tell the community is, the women out there, is that you shouldn't worry about getting complications, but there is a way you can prevent the complications. For example, in changing of your diet, what you drink, you should like if you are pregnant and you are prepared to get pregnant, you should avoid the pizzas, you should avoid the junk food. When you say junk food, women out there are some women who can't tell what are the junk foods. So the chips and many others. And I can advise women to take maybe like oats, beans, the grains, such kind of food, and also drink water, a lot of water. Yes.
Then what about like working out?
If you are pregnant and you feel that you are not comfortable where you are, you can walk around it brings down the preeclampsia or other complications on 20%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for the advice. Meanwhile, you guys, pre-eclampsia, it is a condition that is characterized by high blood pressure in pregnant women, and it can stop some organs, mostly like the liver and kidney in your body, so they stop functioning as they are supposed to. So it brings a complication, and it is not easy for you to push a baby in case you are really pushing for the safe, normal vaginal delivery. So you might end up having C, or some people even lose their lives. So please, ladies out there, take care of yourselves when you're pregnant or when you're ready to have a family, you're ready to conceive. Know that then it comes back to even men. You make someone pregnant, okay, you're married. If your wife ever gets some little complication or some these normal headaches, or just rush her to the hospital. Don't take things for granted because she's pregnant, it is not a disease. But what if something like this happens to her and she's carrying two lives? She's carrying a baby and then her life as well. So they both matter. You would not want to lose any of them. Yeah, so this is not the only complication that happens with women. I'm going to enlighten you with other complications. So there is postpartum depression. Actually, this happens a lot. And some people do not know that it is a condition that is happening to them. I always tell you guys, my people, that you cannot solve a problem until you realize that it is actually a problem. Yeah, so even our Flavia Henry, Flavia, our own Flavia Tulisime, talked about her journey until she delivered and she got this problem. So postpartum depression is when after giving birth you're so depressed. Sometimes you're crying, someone comes and asks you how are you just cry, you feel sad, you don't feel the connection with your baby, with your newborn baby, and yet you're supposed to have that connection. You feel terribly sad, miserable, and this happens mostly after giving birth. You're in the hospital, everyone is coming, they're looking at the baby, they're like, oh, what a little cute thing, and they're not asking you how was the journey, okay, you feel like everyone is being selfish and not caring about you. So in this state, even Chrissy Teigen, John Legend's wife, I know most of you are fans. She also explained her experience with this, and many other women are passing through this depression after giving birth. Your baby is there, you're supposed to be happy, but then you feel depressed and you're crying. So what you need in such a situation, you need a very strong support system. Your husband is supposed to be there with you, or your friends, or your family. So this comes back to the society. If someone is passing through something like that, do not judge them, because it is not a choice. Instead, it is a condition. Some people should actually seek for medical attention. It goes back to I hear some people end up harming themselves or even the baby because they're not feeling that connection, they're not feeling that love, they're feeling like the world is turning against them. And after delivery, you're really expecting a beautiful baby, you're expecting that joy after seeing your baby, like wow. But then some husbands, some men may not understand, why is this woman acting like this?
Actually, there are other women who normally they give birth and eat up their kids.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow. Yes. Okay, now this is another. They eat them up like totally.
Yes. They eat
what
them
kind of condition is that?
I think that one maybe it may be beyond the pre and the post eclampsia.
That is beyond something. Yeah. So you see, such things are happening to mothers out there, and yet it is not really their choice. These things happen to them. Postpartum depression is happening everywhere. That is not the only condition. There are very many other conditions. We have gestational diabetes. So this one, your organs, your body is no longer breaking down sugars as it is supposed to be, and then the symptoms, you find that your body is enlarging abnormally, and when during the time of delivery, your baby is not going to come out. He's maybe large, so he's not going to be delivered normally in just in case you don't want the C. So a doctor has to recommend C-section. Obviously, you go for C and you give birth to your baby. Yeah, but most of the times it is because the foods, like we've been talking about, the food you eat, it is a very big thing, you guys. The food you eat. About postpartum, by the way, I've forgotten. According to postpartum.com, 18% of women, 15 to 18% of women are experiencing this reportedly. Those are the people that have been reported. Okay. But what about the people who are quiet? The people who are quiet about it, they are experiencing it, but they don't know, or maybe they can't talk about it because it is shameful. How do you tell someone, I'm not feeling the connection with my baby? I feel so depressed after giving birth. It is really hard to explain. Yeah, but it happens. And if you're with someone, you guys, if you're a caretaker, you're taking care of someone and they're experiencing something like that, advise them, tell them you're experiencing this condition and we need medical help and medical support here. Yeah, it is not something you can just push away. Yeah. So there is another condition called Hypermethod Gravidarum. So this one, you see how every woman, most of the women have morning sicknesses, dizziness, headaches, normal headaches. Yeah, this one, you get severe, it becomes severe. You're vomiting a lot, you're having terrible headaches. So when something like that happens, even those morning sicknesses, you should always go for regular checkups like you told us. But if something like that happens, it is so severe, you should go to the hospital because this might go with your life. It is not safe for both the baby and the mother. So it is dangerous. Then we have also Placenta Previa. So we know that the placenta is the one that provides nutrients and oxygen to the baby. But in this condition, the placenta has covered the cervix. So the symptoms of such a problem, a woman is did you bleed during your pregnancy? Like, did you get some?
For me, from day one, I didn't get any bleeding.
So for such a problem, the person I read that the person starts bleeding severely. Many women get some drops and call it a day. But when you're bleeding severe, you should see the doctor because it might be dangerous for mostly for women who have fibroids. If you've delayed to give birth and something like that happens, you conceive. So those are the conditions. There are even many other. I'm going to bring someone. Maybe we're going to, God-heartedly, you're going to be with us, like a doctor who can explain these things to the viewers. But thank you so much for coming, and your story, I'm sure, has really touched someone out there, and it has been educative. Thank you for letting us know this. Meanwhile, if Kathy just brought this to my notice, in case you're there, maybe in a village, or you cannot access good doctors, or we're here to help you. You're on AE TV and you're on the remedy. You can call us on 075 4840 755. I can repeat the number, 075 4840 755. That is the number you're going to start calling me on in case you have any problem and you want us to talk about it. You have a condition you want to share with the people. You see the way Kathy has done, so that the people can know. Meanwhile, next week I'm not going to come alone, I promise. I'm going to have a co-host. Aren't you tired of seeing the pretty face every day? We need 2 pretty faces, or 3 or more. So you guys, I am telling you, you have parties, you have shows, you have anything you would love to live stream. This is AE TV. We are here to empower not only the youth but the society as a whole. And in case you have not only a problem but in an event or a business you want to advertise or to talk about, you're welcome on AE TV. Henry Zori is going to bring the camera wherever you are. You just need to call us again. on 07548 40755 and you'll get your services. Hey TV, we're here to serve you. You've been with us on The Remedy. Thank you so much, Kathy, for coming.
You're welcome, I hope thank you so much for hosting me.
You're welcome.
I'm very happy because now I know people out there, my message have reached them.
Yeah, your message has really gone. And please do this quite often in case you have any friend who has like a problem or who has passed through something and they have gone over it. They can come and inspire people out here. This is The Remedy. We're here to give them solutions, and they're on ATV. Henry, are people listening to 8 Radio, by the way? Yeah, listen to 8 Radio. You're working and you want some music, nice cool music in the background, listen to 8radio.com, 8 Radio online. So thank you so much for watching. It has been a nice weekend with you guys. Come to Homeliness Hotel and take the specialty. I'm telling you, this one has brought back my spirit. We're at Homeliness Hotel. I tell you, it is found in Kakoba Division, near or opposite Mandela Primary School. Thank you so much for watching. You're on ATV. Don't go away. Better things are coming your way.
Yes, gadgets are now inevitably needed in your day-to-day life. Use any chance to grab some for yourself. For Western Uganda and beyond, the only trusted electronics shop is Edgar Communications.
Welcome to Edgar Communications Mbalala. So we sell phones, specifically Techno, Infinix, Itel, Nokia, Samsung. We have smartphones. We have also button phones. Then we sell TVs, Hisense, LG, Star X. Then we have Fufas, Alip, Jag, and others. For
these and more appliances and accessories, reach them at their shop located in Barara City opposite Shell and Kore, or call them now on 0701 467426 or 0785 35